Hello and welcome to the Spaghetti Junction podcast. My name is Bruce,
My name's Gareth.
and we talk about things we just don't know where they're going to go. Bit
Yes.
of a lighter topic today.
Yes. A little bit less intensity of the last few weeks.
Yeah,
Your connection is quite random, but
idea.
just so people know, it's you are still there. So if you do freeze, you know, I mean, it's 2025, and they still can't organize a better connection for you. You know what I mean? It's like it's 2025. You would think, but obviously
I
not.
do. I do need to make a point to go to my internet provider and see if I can upgrade my package. It's been a while, so let's see what I can do.
No, I mean you don't have to. I'm just saying
But I
it's
want to.
2025. And I mean, it's like something which we used to, for example, when they got Zoom going years ago. You know, the whole big thing of Zoom and people
Yeah,
breaking up and whatever. But now it's like, oh, man, it's 2025. You need
yeah,
to
I know.
smack them around or something. But I mean, with you and your phone, you kept your phone for years, so I mean, it doesn't surprise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the phone that I'm using is still it's only about 2 years old now. It's
Oh no,
still
I mean
good.
the phone before the newer one.
Oh yeah,
You had
yeah, that one.
like
Oh my word!
like an old skadonk.
I keep my tech for it was like my first. It was like my laptop, my Mac. I probably used it for about 6 years longer than I should have before I got the new one.
So you have to get something kind of thing.
And it's like when you finally do get the new one, you're like, how the hell did I wait this long? It's like when I got the new phone as well. I'm like, I
I
don't even know
know.
myself.
When you get
It's
something
crazy.
nice, it's like, oh, this is what I should have had for like years ago. Absolutely.
It's crazy how much we rely on that kind of tech now. It's actually quite sad. It's awesome
Okay.
in a way. It's
Yeah.
awesome, but like my entire world revolves around my laptop now. It's really it's very sad in a lot of ways.
Well, if you didn't have your laptop though, musically and everything else, that's your job. So you kind of have
Exactly.
to
This
have
is where I am. It's my job. It's my entertainment. It's my connectivity to the world. Like it's yeah. It's sometimes I wish we didn't have to do that, but anyway, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
It
Dude,
is what it is.
I have to show you this beautiful thing that I found for my collection of random Funko
Oh,
Pops and
oh, jeez, what did you buy?
Legos and this beautiful thing here. Oh, there it is. It's a plastic banana.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a banana. I found it
Um.
in an op shop, and supposedly you can put I guess you can put your banana inside and it keeps it healthy because it's got breathing holes in it. I don't care about that. I just thought that's a cool plastic banana that's just random. Now that's on my TV stand. It cost me like $4. I was like, "Yep, I like you." But
four
this did
dollars. It's a
have
little bit.
no, it's nothing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
$4. It's like, well, I mean, I don't do the whole exchange rate stuff, dude. That's just not going to work.
Okay.
So that's just pointless. So don't even do that. Anyways, so there must have been a reasoning for this thing, and I don't know what it is. But besides, I think it's for bananas, so they can stay out of the fridge, but they don't go off, or the fruit flies don't come to it, or something. I don't know. But there's a reason for it. Not
Well,
that I'm going to use it.
if you take a banana in a bag and you don't want it to get squashed, that'll protect it.
Maybe, but it's really a big ass thing for a banana to
Very
carry in
much
your.
so.
You know what I mean? But that doesn't matter because I'm not using it for anything. I'm just using it for my random display of things on my TV stand. It's growing. It's almost
Okay.
has Lego a Lego figurine as well, which I'm actually working on now. So I mean, and then on the other side, I've got a lot of the good old prime, prime, prime bottles, just because they're nice and bright. So I have a whole pile of them as well. I have about 8 of them.
Wow.
It's ridiculous how much they cost. The more uncommon they go. I mean, you can pay hundreds of dollars for one bottle if you really want to do the whole, like, if you really want to go to like the whole collection kind of things. You can spend. I would never do that. It's like I might spend like maybe like between $5 and $10 if I really wanted a bottle, but I'm not going to spend a shitload of money on a plastic bottle that's prime, that's Logan Paul and KSI. You know what I mean? The reasons why I have mine is because they are just nice and bright and they're funky. I love it. But I don't do the whole collection, rare things, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't realize the whole prime thing was still a thing.
Oh yeah. It's still going.
When it first came out, obviously it was this big thing, whatever, but that was a number. I mean, didn't it first come out? Didn't it first come out when you were still here?
Yeah,
we talked about it. Didn't we talk about it when you were still here and we were doing the podcast? I don't remember
seeing any prime bottles though. No, I don't think so. The only time that I started to see prime bottles was when I moved back here. I don't think that.
Maybe.
Anyways, yes, it has been years and yes, the whole big thing about it has definitely died down. But there are still. I guess it's more like a passion project more than anything else with with many people. But I mean, they bring out flavors continuously. They are so sweet to the point that let me tell you quickly how many. This is a 500 ml bottle, of their sweet nonsense. And I will put that into a 1 liter bottle, fill the other half liter that's there with water, and then I'll drink it. Because otherwise it is just way too sweet. It's really, it's just over the top.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so no. I'm just doing a quick, how many flavors of prime are there? I'm curious now that we're talking about it. It doesn't really tell me. That's not very helpful.
I think I can count on one hand the amount of cokes that I've drunk this year.
Cokes.
The last one I had was last weekend.
Yeah, I mean, you do your you do your Pepsi stuff, man.
But not even that often, hey? I really don't. I don't buy it for myself. If I do have, you know when I have Pepsi is if I go to Burger King, and that's not even that often anymore.
Huh. Yes, true, actually.
Yeah. My thing is still my coffee and water. Coffee and water.
Yeah.
I've got the coffee. The coffee is just 1/3 out of the supermodel. The supermodel meal, hey? Coffee, cigarettes, and cocaine. So I'm almost there.
Minus the two more. I hope.
Two more items, and I become a supermodel. Kate Moss, you better watch yourself, man, because here I come.
Never heard. Okay. Right. We shall discuss. I let us a little bit off the beaten path, so that's my fault. Movies and series, we always love talking about this kind of thing. And it was just more thought of like it's pretty much halfway through 2025. Yeah, it
is already. Good grief.
What stuff have we enjoyed watching in series and movies throughout the 6 months? and we chat about stuff, and it can be brand new series, or it can be like another season of a series they were like really, really liked. Movies, obviously, are the ones from 2025. That's the kind of thing. Series are harder because I realized, I know it's 10 weeks, I realized that I thought that I had watched a lot of series this year, but I mean, I'm still watching season 3 of Stranger Things, which is so bad because it's so good. It's such a good season. And I just didn't get to it because of Netflix, and that's definitely been in the system for a very long time. A few years, actually.
On that note of Stranger Things, there is a season 4. I know you said last week there wasn't, but there is.
Season 4, I think, is coming out, isn't it?
I realized I actually have it.
What? So what am I?
Yeah.
For reals? Oh wow!
Yeah,
Then
for
I am
realsies.
so far off. No, that can't be.
I've got season 4. I've got all 4 seasons.
Hold on, 27th of May, 2022. Holy shit! I am so far behind.
So am I. Like I said to you, if I want to watch Stranger Things now, I have to start at the beginning. I can't remember what happened.
Gosh, I honestly thought that season 3 was the latest and that season 4 is still coming out. That's crazy.
No, I still haven't watched it.
Okay. Well, Stranger Things season 5 is coming this year.
Oh, there is a season 5. Okay, cool.
Yep. That is coming out, and that's set in 1997. So that is definitely coming out. So then, am I watching season 3, season 4? No, I must be watching season 3. Anyways, sorry, You've now blown my mind because I honestly thought, unless I'm watching season 4. Anyways, that just shows how far behind. And I'm like a huge fan of Stranger Things. I think that's the only series that I've really dropped off for some bizarre reason. I just missed watching it and got lost in other things, like moving around the world kind of thing. Yeah, then I just lost track of things. That's so interesting. Okay, well, fair enough. I've now learned something new.
Cool. Well, what do you want to start off with, eh? Start off with what we had a couple of overlaps on the movie list.
Well, seeing as I just brought up series, why don't we bring up a series or two that we've been watching?
Cool. All right. You want to kick us off? What are you busy watching?
Okay. So as I was saying, I've realized that I haven't really been watching many series because there hasn't been, there obviously has been a lot of stuff, but I really was really trying to work out as to like what I've been watching this year that that has been that has been a series, and I found that there's like not a huge amount that I've been drawn into, because with series, obviously you have to take time to it's at least 45 minutes, at least 45 minutes onwards, per episode kind of thing, where with the movie, it's a lot faster. So I think I've watched more movies than I have watched series. Anyways, one of the newish ones though, and I'm just I'm gonna, so throughout our conversation, I'm going to be bringing up one or two of the series trailers, so it's
cool.
It's nice and fresh and that kind of thing. So based on that, I'm going to bring up one which is called Moblands, which is it is British, and obviously with a lot of the really good British ones is Mr. Tom Hardy's in there, which
really?
Nice. I mean, I think Tom Hardy is hand in hand with anything rough, gang related, anything, you'll think of Tom Hardy, or like
Yeah.
a Jason Statham kind of thing. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
in this one, as is Pierce Brosnan, which is one of his greatest roles for a long time, and Helen Mirren,
Wow. Okay.
which you would think Helen Mirren, she never goes wrong. I don't think she's ever made a crap movie. She's seriously amazing. And it shows that you can get older and still act and do really great movies. So this is called So I'm gonna so this is called Mobland. Just bear with me. I have a whole pile of little tabs open. I'm still getting used to everything.
Name's Conrad Harrigan, family man. And if you cross my family, well, you'd better pray.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
We shake the right hands, break the wrong ones.
I think we have a situation developing.
We don't ask, we take. And when someone forgets their place, I've got a man for that.
Problem solved.
Pleased to meet you.
My wife's the brains behind the charm. She holds me together. That makes her the most dangerous of all.
The second you lose trust in me is the second this family turns to dust.
Hope you get my name.
So, are you with us or are you against us?
I was puzzling you with the nature of my name.
Because power is a hungry thing. And there's always a rat bastard looking to take what's mine.
What is this, a Taliban?
Oh, no. When combat gets going, I mean, like, really going, you're gonna wish you was.
Mobland, new series streaming March 30th.
Oh wow.
That is Mobland. It's only 6 episodes in so far.
Okay.
But it's pretty much Guy Ritchie, if you like his stuff, which I know you do.
Yes.
It's
definitely.
just really good gang-based action, kick-ass. I mean, it's Guy Ritchie for 45 minutes times. I don't know how many episodes there's going to be, and I think it's only about 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're the Guy Ritchie fan, enough said. I don't really have to say more than that. It's really good, fantastic acting, and like I say, Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren just really top it off to such a good level. So
Awesome.
that to me is a must watch. It's if you like that kind of British style to it. Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
That's one of them.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, my sort of first standout series for this year was definitely Landman, and I know you've got the trailer.
I do have it. Do you want to talk about it while I find it?
Yeah, good old Billy Bob Thornton. My favorite statement to make about Billy Bob Thornton is he basically just plays himself in every role, because he's exactly the same when you watch an interview with him and when you watch him on screen. He's like exactly the same person.
Welcome to the oil business.
And yeah.
Oil and gas industry makes $3 billion a day in pure profit. And it's only getting bigger. But before any of that money is made, you got to secure the land and manage the people. That's my job. First part's pretty simple. It's the second part that can get you killed.
world has already convinced itself that you are evil and I am evil for providing them the one thing they interact with every day.
Getting oil out of the ground's the most dangerous job in the world. We don't do it because we like it. We do it because we run out of options.
Everybody's whole family works the patch.
Roll the dice one last time.
Give me more.
Sticking with beer, you want something stronger?
I quit drinking, I'll stick with beer. Welcome to the oil business.
Yeah. So I after watching quite a bit of Yellowstone, I became quite a big fan of Taylor Sheridan, who is the writer behind Yellowstone, and this was one of his newer series that he's also written and helped produce and all of that and direct. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, like I said, Billy Bob Thornton's character is awesome in the movie. It's a really good drama series. Just one season so far. Ali Larter's in it. If you remember her from, I think one of her first roles was the first Final Destination movie.
Okay, no, I won't.
She was in Heroes as well.
Great series.
And then Demi Moore makes a comeback. Well, she made a comeback last year. Yeah, she made, what was that really strange movie that you watched last year that I still haven't seen?
You what?
About
like
the yeah, you said
it is called The Body. Yeah. The Body.
Wasn't it The Substance?
Oh, The Substance. You're right. Sorry. Yes.
Here we go. Okay, yeah.
The Substance. Yes. That was a good movie.
Yes,
but it's last year, so I'm not really going to bring it up.
Yeah. So I enjoyed everything about how Landman was shot. About the soundtrack is also really cool. The music from the series is great. A lot of country stuff, dark country type of movie stuff, and we've got season 2 coming soon. So I think if you've been enjoying anything from that Taylor Sheridan has been involved in, and enjoy Billy Bob Thornton, it's definitely a series worth checking out. It's got its intensity. Yeah, it's got intense. It's got a little bit of it'll make you laugh every now and then, but it's quite an intense drama. So I'm very interested to see where season 2 goes. So
Lovely.
I would like to welcome on the stage Belle Gibson.
It must have affected her that my book was reviewed as better than hers.
I'm sorry. Who's her?
Miller.
She was diagnosed with cancer.
So she's consistently maintained. I have no reason to doubt her.
Because in her case, it's true.
It's a funny way. My doctor said, you have brain cancer.
Here's a blog you might like. She's just like you.
It feels alright.
You do look incredibly well.
I've never felt better.
I have to find the right way for me.
We just got each other. Loved the session. Full body goosebumps.
Thanks for coming.
Belle Gibson? The brain cancer.
Right.
I want to build something meaningful that lasts.
I want to do an app.
Belle Gibson.
She just wants me to help her out a bit professionally.
Of course she does. She's competitive with me.
I have recently been diagnosed with a third cancer.
It has 90,000 likes. She does not have spleen cancer.
Always know what you're putting in your body.
Now, it's a simple question. Do you have cancer?
I want to destroy her.
This is a big story.
It's had a woman with terminal brain cancer.
She's probably killing people with her lies.
The Lucy idolizes her.
I don't want to be messed around by more doctors.
Belle doesn't have friends. She has hosts.
She offered to raise money for surgery for Hunter.
I know you want to do the right thing.
You don't have to be an actual sociopath to do that, and I am not. I mean, I could do like 50 personality quizzes right now, and I am an empath every time.
So that's apple cider vinegar. Why I liked it is I'm really enjoying series that are based on some form of a true story. This person,
Yeah, those are always cool.
yeah. So that's why I really, got into this series. It's about a woman called Belle Gibson. She is from Australia. There's a whole history with her, and she basically built this huge wellness empire from from scratch, based on not based, but the major base that it was built on was that she had that she had basically terminal brain cancer, and she used that to her advantage to get involved in the wellness area, building up a company, walking all over people, basically inspiring people with her story that actually was not true at all. She is there's a really good interview with her and Australian TV channel that's called Channel 6, I think it is. And there's questions to her like, did you have cancer? How old are you? And this woman, Belle, would not give a definitive answer. She's a very interesting character, but she hurt a lot of people. She took a lot of money, but it's a really good series if you do like true stories. It's not obviously like 100% true because series will always mix in things, mix and match kind of things, but in general it's pretty based on truth. And what a character of a person. It's very interesting character, really well made series. And then just to be able then to watch interviews of her in real life, it just makes it even more interesting. So definitely worth a watch if you like that style of series or movies kind of thing.
All right. Do you want to do a movie or two? Or do you want to stay on series?
Let's do series. Let's just bang them up.
Okay, cool. All right. So the other one that I'm still busy with at the moment because I don't have it and I have to watch it on Apple TV when I house it. is our friends Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman are back for another epic motorcycle journey. If you don't know about what they did, a good couple of years ago, did a around the world motorcycle trip called Long Way Round. And they went from London to New York, around the world. They then did Long Way Down, where they went from the top of Scotland to Cape Agulhas in South Africa, the southernmost tip of the African continent. Then they did Long Way Up, where they went from the southern tip of South America to Los Angeles using electric Harley-Davidson motorcycles. And now they're back for a European trip, sort of Europe, going up into Northern Europe. This one's called Long Way Home. So they started at Ewan's family home where he grew up in Scotland, and they're traveling to Charlie's home that he grew up in England, but they're putting like 10,000 or whatever, good couple of thousand miles in between by going into Europe. And this time they're using classic older motorcycles. So, and it's been pretty good so far. The cinematography and the scenery is
And
great.
for the last 20 years, my best friend Charlie Boorman and I have travelled to some of the farthest corners of the world. Yet we've never properly explored the countries on our own doorstep. So this time, Europe is our playground.
And we're doing the journey on vintage, temperamental 50-year-old bikes.
I just love them to death. Shouldn't say that. Motorbikes are dangerous enough as it is, you know what I mean?
It's great to be back on the road again. Travel up through the vast Nordic countries.
I got a splinter in my bum.
Do you want me to have a look?
The 10 later, the tweezers.
And into the Arctic Circle.
It's bloody freezing.
Down to the beautiful Baltics in Eastern Europe.
Look at that view!
Before winding our way through the Alps and across France.
We've got about 7,500 miles, but these roads are dangerous.
Are you okay? No, I'm good. Oh, man.
Had a little crash.
I just lost control. We're going to find some metal worker who can fix my bike.
It's the international thing. If it doesn't fit, hammer it. It always works.
When you explore the world, it makes you feel so connected to the people and to the culture. These unique experiences will stay with you forever.
Oh my God, it costs me this.
Smelled so delicious. Just leave me here, guys. Enjoy the rest of the trip. We should probably be naked for this.
So yeah, what I really enjoy about this whole Long Way series is that they're it's always the same production team. It's the same two producers that go with them. So they always have a support crew behind with an extra cameraman or two, and then they have a cameraman who travels with them on another bike. They've actually got 2 camera guys traveling by bike with them now, which adds to the the production value. The drone, they started with the last one, with the South American one, doing a lot of more drone and aerial footage, and this one just takes it to the next level. The scenery and the cinematography that they do is a huge part of it, and it just every single series, the cinematography just levels up every single time. So that's also really, it makes a huge difference. And it's entertaining just watching the guys, and they're such good mates, and they don't take anything seriously, and it's just fun. And
nice. Okay, sweet. Sorry, that's going to keep on our time here. We're definitely not going to be finishing on our normal 40-minute mark, but that's okay. Any honorable mentions before we quickly move on?
For me, just the one other series, honorable mention, Reacher Season 3. I'm a huge Reacher fan.
Oh, yeah, you're a huge
Alan Ritchson.
Right.
So season 3 was very cool. I enjoyed that, and Season 4 is coming. They're in production of Season 4 already as well. So
nice.
Lots more seasons of Reacher coming.
Would be Alice in Borderlands. Really good series. That's basically based on I think it's a manga actually. It's and it's basically in a nutshell, it's in the parallel version of Tokyo,
right?
Where the characters have somehow been moved across from their normal Tokyo into this parallel version of Tokyo, and they have to play certain games to survive, basically. And just the opening scene, and which I have shown you, the opening scene of season 2 is just you cannot be squeamish. It's a very intensive, a lot of violence, blood's everywhere. They don't hold back. But it's such a good series, and it's really good and it's really good because they make the characters relatable. Like you really want to understand them and what they're getting through and where they're from. So it's not just a blood and gore thing. It's an actual really well-written series. It does have subtitles to it, but subtitles you just need to know how to read, and I think most people do. So never let subtitles scare people away from series or movies, because sometimes there's some really hidden gems that you just have to focus just a little bit more and look at the words. And the way that you go through movies, Bruce, you probably wouldn't last with many movies that have subtitles, because then you would really have to focus hard. And it's movies. Yeah. So I know with you and subtitles, for people who don't know Bruce, it's the one thing that grates me. Not Bruce in general, but just because I have such a passion for movies. He'll watch movies in like 4 stages, and I said to him, it's like a brand new song has come out, and I'll listen to it for 30 seconds, and then I'll walk away, and then I'll do my whole day. Then I'll listen to it to the next 30 seconds. It's like, and then you wonder why halfway through, this movie isn't really getting me. It's like, well, because you miss the whole build up and the passion because you stopped 3 times in it. Yeah, I'll never get tired of that.
I think the only movie that I did with subtitles because I didn't have a choice. There wasn't an English track. Was a movie called The Ambush, and that the whole movie is in Arabic, and you have to have the subtitles. But that movie, the subtitles didn't matter. That movie was so flipping good.
Yeah.
Loved it, and the subtitles were not an issue. So,
look at you. Well, on that, how sometimes you'll watch movies in breaks and then wonder why it's not so great. Very good.
Yeah.
Of a really good example
is this one. Yeah.
I've been all over this world. I seen men die in ways I ain't even know was possible. Love you, brother. Be careful. I will. With all the things that I've seen, I ain't ever seen no demons, no ghosts, no magic. Till now.
To get back inside.
Let me in, man. Some weird shit going on out here.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Now, what I like about that trailer is it doesn't go into fully what I do like and what I don't like is that it doesn't. So the positive with that first trailer, there is a second trailer which will break it down more. But so that just basically, it is what it is. It goes into a second trailer, and if you have heard of Sinners, then you will know that it's a retelling or like a new or another look on movies that involve vampires. And what makes this one different to a lot of the other vampire movies is that it's where it's been set, and that the cast and the whole story is predominantly black, and they it's formed around around that time, around their music, the blues, and it really gets into the gospel and blues and the whole environment. And the first 30-40 minutes, it's just builds a story around the people, and it builds a story around the music, and it builds a story around Michael B. Jordan's character. I think for me, this is one of his best roles that he has acted ever. I mean, he is fantastic, and in fact, he actually acts as his twin as well. And the fact that you can that you can see two different characters, but it's with the same actor, brilliant. Just the music alone is awesome. I love the music there. It's very music based. And then in the second half of the movie is when is when, excuse the pun, when it bites, and stuff just goes mayhem. One of my favorite scenes in there is with the group of vampires singing outside the building where my Michael B. Jordan is, and they're singing this old blues, very like what's it called? What kind of music would that be? Almost like the white blues, maybe. Anyways, the point being, it's one of my favorite scenes because they're just looking like normal people singing, but it has such a foreboding feel to it. When
the three of them first come to the juke joint and they want to get let in, and they tell them they're musicians, start playing. Yeah,
yes,
that's a creepy scene. That's a creepy scene,
exactly.
Man. Yeah,
it is.
It's like they're playing like honky tonk country type stuff.
That's
there we go.
One.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. And
yeah,
just knowing who they are and what their intentions are, and hearing them doing what would be, just normal plain old music. It's so well done. So that is definitely one of my favorite movies out of the whole year. I won't speak any more of it because we are getting quite lengthy in this episode. Very, very good. I know that you didn't like it, but my point to you was that you did stop 3 or 4 times. And with this movie, you have to get through the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't go into the movie thinking it's going to be action and vampires in the beginning. No, it's a whole story behind the people.
Yeah.
So it takes a while. It takes a while to get into it, but but it's not just a vampire movie. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And if you're going in expecting blood vampire from start to finish, it's not the movie for you. Which is why I liked it. It wasn't your normal generic vampire movie.
Well, look, caveat, I still haven't finished it. I do want to finish it.
Surprising.
So I'm just I do want to. I don't want to start something and then not just, so I'm going to I want to see
2026 will be here. Oh yes, we're actually fine.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Let's talk about The Gorge. So this was
great movie, great idea.
This was one that both you and I really enjoyed. Yeah.
Definitely great movie.
The Gorge. Trailer starts now.
I
have new orders that require me to go dark for at least a year, maybe more. A special assignment in an undisclosed location.
As an elite sniper, are you presently under any private or military contract?
No, there's not a lot of reasons for me right now.
What if I gave you a reason?
There she is. West Tower Observation Post. Your home for the next 365 days. There is no outside communication here.
What's that on the other side?
That is East Tower. Contact with the other side is strictly forbidden.
So what's the mission? To keep people from going in the gorge?
No. You need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out.
What the hell is that?
The gorge is the door to hell. And we're standing guard at the gate.
Dark places shall be.
What's the truth about this place? What's the truth about the gorge?
No! Dark places.
Yeah. So, Anya Taylor-Joy, Miles Teller, great pairing as actors. The dynamic between them was really awesome. I'll pretty much watch anything Anya Taylor-Joy's in. She became one of my favorite actresses after The Queen's Gambit, and yeah, she's great. Great storyline. The trailer. It's nice to know. It's nice to see that the trailer doesn't reveal stuff as well. That's what I liked about when you initially sent me the trailer. That's what I liked about it. Like, oh, look, a trailer that doesn't reveal the whole movie. So, yeah, it's an original storyline, which is quite a novelty these days, and it really held my attention, because that's what I find a lot of these new movies. They're really, everything looks good, but then, you know, the trailer does its job, it sucks you in, and then you watch the movie, but you just can't, even if I'm not watching a movie in installments, like I'm trying to watch the whole thing in one shot, and it's like, it kind of just, it loses its hold, you know, and I'm like, this is not really great. But The Gorge definitely was a good one. I need to watch it again. I've actually only watched it once. I need to watch it again.
Yeah, I also enjoyed it. I really liked how they brought in a romance, but at the same time, it wasn't a romantic movie. It was really looking into both of their characters and why they were there. And then again, it's another movie where I felt that you could actually relate to a character, you know, and actually feel what they would feel. So I thought that was good, because a lot of times when there's movies made, the characters aren't really fleshed out, and you actually don't really care if, you know, what happens to them, kind of thing, which is when you lose people a lot. So yeah, most definitely. All right, moving swiftly on.
Ridley, are you okay?
It kind of felt like it was showing me something. I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
The Leopolds donated this entire nature preserve. And they care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine. I will sit there and smile.
Sorry, we're late. What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like everything is fine. Is there something in your car? A lot of species in this area are rare. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly what it is.
A horse-like mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth. It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
I don't think that we're supposed to have this.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one. An opportunity for greatness, for immortality. I've never been so alive.
Dad, please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen. There are two of them? They're gonna kill us.
I'll do whatever I have to take care of you. You'd retreat in the face of opportunity.
That horn was rather girthsome.
I'm picking up vibration.
I enjoy this. I like almost every movie from the company A24. They always a lot of the times they do movies that are not the mainstream movies. There's stuff that, and I was saying to Bruce, and I pretty much think you agree with me. I watch a lot more of that style than you will. And it's just quirky. It's very quirky. It's a comedy. I wouldn't say it's a horror, but it definitely has its gory moments. But it does ask the question, like, if there were unicorns, could you piss them off? And if so, what would they do? And that's pretty much the movie. Great cast, very quirky. I loved it. I like zany, strange stuff. And so anything that's a little bit off the beaten track, a little bit Looney Tunes, friggin' love it. Definitely one of my favorites this year. Fantastic cast, everything. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. If you're wanting something a little bit not the Hollywood normal style of things, something different. Yeah, that's the way to go. Right. Cool. Finish us off, sir.
Let's chat quickly about Warfare. That's another one that you and I, which is interesting because you are also not a big war movie kind of guy, and so I'm surprised that you enjoyed this one. But this one is also, it's not what you'd expect. It's not what I expected. And
which is probably why I liked it. It sounds funny, but I think I liked it because it's not the normal running around war movie. It actually is something different.
I think this is along the lines of what Garrett said about Sinners, is that don't go into this one expecting.
Yes, same thing.
Don't go into it expecting Black Hawk Down. No. It's not that kind of war movie. And I think but there's an intensity to it that holds you. Just go in with an open mind. Don't expect big Hollywood blockbuster. Oh, it's also an A24 movie.
How's it going?
I look great.
Going well. Okay. That's that new guy energy.
he's back. That's the fourth fucking time he's done that.
So peeking and probing.
Peeking with serious intent to probe.
Alpha 2, we might have guys starting to move on our position.
Copy. We're getting a buildup of activity here, too.
Yeah, I definitely see weapons at this point.
Yeah, we have definite massing.
Redman 08 is profane. We're seeing activity converging to your north and south.
This is Frogman 6 Romeo. We need evac at our last known position.
We have severely wounded. Who's the severely wounded? It's not you. Is it me? Who is it?
No, it's not you.
Who is it?
Copy 1. We're in contact 2. You coming to you or you coming to us?
Stand by. We'll let you know when we're inbound. Let's move!
Here's the plan.
EA 5 minutes, over.
The scouts are going to lead us out, and I'm bringing up the rear. Pop smoke.
Smoke out.
We are all coming back.
OP1, they are en route to you.
3 minutes out! 3 minutes! Eyes on me and only me. Has anyone looked at you? I'm fucked up. 2 minutes out! 2 minutes!
Where are you guys?
Look for the blood and the smoke.
Multiple bad guys trying to get to our position.
Inbound! Inbound! Find cover!
1 minute out.
We have enemy on our building and all surrounding buildings.
Roger that. Stand by. Going hot.
You gotta get ready, man. It's gonna hurt.
On my count. 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Please.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was very cool. Yeah. Well, yeah. Also, another one based on true events, but only from the memories of the guys that were there, and they pieced together the whole story.
Yeah.
And not a lot of actors are hard. I didn't recognize any of the actors in it, so a whole bunch of newer actors. I didn't recognize any of the guys.
Yeah, okay, there is one of the guys who you do know. In fact, he was actually in the movie the Death of a Unicorn.
Okay.
You'll know who he is. Anyways,
okay.
I think the reason why I liked it is because it was based on something true. It wasn't just a Hollywood, bam, bam, bam kind of thing. And also, and I don't know if you realize this, but it was actually shot in real time. So the time that you watched the whole thing was exactly the amount of time. That was the timeline,
yes.
That would have happened. So it wasn't.
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. So from what you saw, the whole thing was filmed is exactly how long it took in the movie. As in shot in real time. Yeah. Meaning that that is no breakaways, to the next day or whatever kind of thing. It is shot as it all happened in one day kind of thing. So really, really good, top notch, great movie. Okay, honorable mentions because we need to wrap it. Honorable mentions from my side. Gosh, I got a lot, but I would probably say Conclave. It's a great movie.
I forgot about Conclave. Flip, yeah.
One of the best movies of the year. Very good. Was really good to watch it before the new pope was elected, because it really goes into the nitty gritty of what happens in a conclave. Really, really good. One movie they didn't do exceptionally well, but I really enjoyed was called Electric State. That was with one of my favorite actresses, and I think she's damn hot too. But I guess you can mix them together. Millie Bobby Brown, and she was also alongside Chris Pratt, and it was directed by the Duffy brothers, who were involved in some of the Marvel movies. It didn't do excessively well. It kind of flopped a little bit, but sometimes I like a movie that has that hasn't done exceptionally well, in the sense where it's just something that you need to sometimes watch, and it's like, oh, okay, I don't know why it got such a bad rap. That was fun, and then upcoming movies that I want to see, Thunderbolts. I do really want to watch, because I'm not a Marvel fan, but Thunderbolts is a movie that uses the more infamous, infamous characters more. It did reasonably well. It didn't do excessively well. Marvel, I think, are running out of ideas, which is why I'm really not a huge Marvel fan. But that looks good. And the other one that I do want to watch is called Ballerina, which is in the John Wick franchise. It's with Ana de Armas, who also is gorgeous and really great actress, that I'm looking forward to as well. Yeah.
Cool.
And finish this off.
Yeah, I've just got two from the ones that I did watch from movies that have come out this year. First was Final Destination, Bloodlines. I did enjoy it. It was fun. It was fun. You're not going to get more than that. It was fun. Yeah. It was gory. I'm glad they're carrying on the franchise. I love the concept. The first original movie was always the best, and it's always going to be. But
they won't win any awards. But yeah,
no, it won't. It's just it's fun, and the concept of cheating death and death coming around for you a second time, I think, is always a novel concept too. And then the other one, also a lot of fun, action-packed, pretty crazy, a little off the wall, was Novocaine. I really enjoyed Novocaine. It was just a guy who just can't feel pain, and then goes after the girl that he's in love with, because she gets kidnapped by some bank robbers, and just discovers that he's actually a badass. He just can't feel pain, so he's not afraid of getting injured. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah, and then movies that are coming, nothing's really on my radar that is really that interesting. Although I gotta say, just from an animated movie point of view, or animated adaptation, the live version of How to Train Your Dragon, I think might take it.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Be cool. I loved the first How to Train Your Dragon as an animated film. I thought it was amazing, and the fact that they're using the original actors in the live action movie is great. The original voice actors are the actors in the actual movie. Gerard Butler's back. The guy who plays Hiccup is back as the real characters. I think is a very cool. But I'm like, you have to have Gerard Butler in there. You can't have anyone else playing Stoic. I mean, flipping hell. So apart from that,
yeah. The only thing with that is that this storyline is the exact paste and copy. Copy paste from the actual movie,
the animated one.
Yeah. So it's like almost scene for scene. So if you're going for a different story, you're not going to get it. But the other one that'll do big, but I'm not drawn into the sport, is F1 with Brad Pitt, and
I'm keen for that. I forgot about that one. Yeah,
that's going to do really, really well, I'm sure.
It is.
All right. This has been a very,
awesome.
very, very long version of what we normally do. So I don't know how many people actually did last year. So if you did, damn. Even if it did take you 6 times, it's fine. That's what Bruce does, and it works. It seems.
Watch it in installments. There you go. Yeah.
Watch it in installments is fine. Indeed.
Cool. Well, this has been the Spaghetti Junction podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and we will catch